everybody, happy Easter. Heading out to do a little bit of work. I may have not should have wore shorts today from looking at the clouds. It said it was going to be nice today, like up in the 70s, but yeah, that's what I get for trusting the Google News reports and weather report, because it doesn't look like it's going to be as pretty as they said it was going to be. But I'm trying out a new feature here. I just playing with this thing a little bit. Here's some shorts I made that I've not uploaded yet. I'll probably upload these later today. These are from Friday. I haven't got around to uploading them, but it's Easter candies that I picked up for an order. Let me go ahead and start those. And there we go.
Pieces in the shape of a carrot.
Don't know
Easter
why they didn't have any volume. Yeah, well, maybe it's playing on your side. I can't hear it on this side.
Apparently they have Hershey's in that too.
But again, this is the first time I've done a run on this. Here's the other candies I had to pick up. I will be posting these as shorts later today. These candies were a little hard to find because they were wiped out pretty well. And it was the Easter candy section was total wreck on Friday. I don't know if they've done any better since then. I made a little playlist. I think there's 4 videos on this. But this is a nice little feature I'm going to be playing with and using as part of this live streaming. If I can get to where I can figure out how to get the articles stuff pulled up, showing websites, I'll have to plan those out in advance, of course. Once those are played out, once I get those up, I can pull up articles I want to talk about as I'm doing the live stream, which would be something a lot better. It would give me a lot more content to talk about, a lot more things to pop up. But yeah, this is this actually something I can't do just directly streaming to YouTube, because they don't have these features. This is of course on Prism Live Studio. This is the mobile app. I don't have hotkeys, so I can't really control it that way, but on the live studios on the computer, it has hotkeys, so it's a lot easier to manipulate. That one on there yet.
Let me see. This one says.
And then I think they had to get a bunny. That was the bunny in a basket. Now I do have that video already up if you want to check it out. But yeah, those are the shorts that I'll probably stretch them out a little bit. So if you want to go and check them out, signal's weak in this area, so yeah, that's a problem. That St. Joseph Church, something about that area is definitely a signal dampener or something there. It's causing signals to be weak in that one spot. But well, like I said, I'm heading on over here to work today. Might not do a full day, depends on how things go. It is Easter, I might not. But then again, my wife's got to work tonight, so my being home will just keep her from sleeping. So it would be best to stay away as much as possible to keep from interrupting her sleep. I'll probably try to see if I can get at least a couple more on Uber Eats. So getting that the payday on that pushed up a little bit. was a dead raccoon in the side of the road. He got clobbered. Sad, really. Other animals don't make it across the road here. It does not end well for them. Well, there's one of the other drivers over in that little silver car. Hi, Kim. I don't know if she can hear me. She does DoorDash and Spark. She stays over in this area. I'm heading up on the interstate. I don't work Spark over here anymore. I don't know why she does, because they tried to do the same thing to her that they tried to do to me, but she's still trying to hold out on them. Maybe she's got hope. I don't know. I don't. I don't trust them. I left. I don't see any point in staying someplace where you're not wanted. It seems like a very counterproductive thing to do. Because they don't want us here, so why stay? Across this interstate without any major incident. It was pretty dead yesterday, so that's actually a pretty good drive technically. I did see some stuff that just a warning here, this is going to be a little bit political, so probably a lot political, but what I was seeing on some things yesterday, apparently Donald Trump and the Republican Party are on the verge of bankruptcy. They apparently are not raising anywhere near the level of money that the DNC and Joe Biden are raising. And they are extremely jealous. And now Trump's trying to sell Bibles that he's desecrated. Yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that at all. The stuff that he's done to the Bible. I mean, if you're somebody of faith, that should be very offensive to you, what he's done. I mean, you should be very, well, at the very least, unhappy. But apparently, some people, they just don't care. I mean, they'll pay $60 for a book you can get for free. I mean, you really can get a Bible for free. You don't have to pay for one. I mean, you can pay for a nice one if you want, I suppose, but it comes down to actually getting one, and if you want one, you can get it for free. So I don't know why anybody's paying him $60 for that. I mean, it's not even a nice looking one. It's kind of ugly. Just like those tennis shoes he was hawking for $400. What gets me about the tennis shoes, though, these are the same people that are saying the economy is terrible and everybody's broke, but they're able to shell out $400 for a thing of tennis shoes. Some people are putting out thousands of dollars for his merch, and they're like, oh, the economy's terrible. Well, maybe if you quit spending thousands of dollars on junk, you wouldn't be broke. Just saying. You know, they go around telling all these young people they need to stop getting the avocado toast, while they're out there spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on Trump merch. I mean, really? Of course, there's some people on the left that say the same stuff too, which is I always find quite annoying. to be honest. I don't understand the attack on the younger generation, especially considering I remember what my generation did, all the stupid things they were involved in. They were not any better, trust me. They most definitely were not better. We got involved in a whole bunch of stupid things. A lot. Heck, for one of the things of entertainment, my generation was lighting farts. I personally didn't do that, but I do know people that did, and they were dumb and special. And now some of them are in charge in places, and that's scary. Very scary, actually. Some of them are on town councils. I mean, it's really? I don't know why we can't stop electing people that are questionable in intelligence, at the very least. And I don't know, we need a better quality of politician in this country. We don't really have a good selection. And it seems like it's getting worse. Wow, big old line of traffic behind me. Massive amount of traffic back there. But again, I can't wait to get to play with this app a little more. When I get more time, I can maybe get some stuff lined out. The first thing I tried there was the video clips. Hopefully I can get the sound issue worked out. I don't know why it didn't come across this time. Of course, it could be just the fact that I'm in the Jeep and sometimes the Uconnect messes up the sound. I don't know why, it just does. And it's a pain in the butt to fix. I don't know where it sends the sound is the thing. It will send it somewhere. I have no idea. It messes that up, and then it's a pain in the butt to get it fixed. I have to disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect until it finally comes back in. I don't know what the deal is with that. I have no idea. It's supposed to be sending it over the speakers of the Jeep. It don't. Don't know. Really? You're gonna cut off a vehicle? It's gonna be the one hauling a bunch of gas, volatile explosive material. Seems like a bad vehicle to cut off on the highway. Can't talk today. I should probably write a script. If I ever start doing this from home, I will probably look into writing at least an outline of a script. I won't probably write an actual script, but I'll probably do an outline of talking points, how I used to do when I did public speaking class back in college. I always was shy. I still have a shy nature to me to some extent. I managed to get past it, but deal with it. Learn, I guess, is a better way to put it. But never quite get completely over it. The shy nature, I don't know. I think it had something to do with what happened to me when my mother was tricked into putting us into a Christian school for 2 years. I was pretty well abused in that school, and when she found out, she removed us, which they lied to her, they tricked her. She didn't know. These people that were pretended to be good, moral, upstanding Christian citizens of the country, of the community. Well, trust us with your kids. Well, they shouldn't have trusted them with their kids, and I don't trust people like that with my kids because, well, quite frankly, I know from experience that you can't trust them with your kids. I know what they do. They beat the crap out of them. They punish them for no reason. they'll single certain ones out they don't like, and they'll heap unjust punishments on them. That's what they did to me. And it wasn't just me. There were some other boys there that also suffered the same cruelty that I did. And it was all church politics for the most part. In my case, the teacher in question didn't like my mother for some reason, and well, she couldn't do nothing to my mom, so she did it to me. But she also didn't like boys with dark hair for some weird reason. I don't know, because there was other boys that had dark hair that were also, the blonde boys got to do whatever they wanted to, but the boys with brown or black hair like me, well, it was black back then anyway, or, well, more of a dark brown to black with a red mix, so it made it look like a dark brown. Anyway, I'm getting off the topic. She just didn't like boys with dark hair. She didn't, for some reason. I think she had some sort of trauma psychosis about it. But yeah, she went after us constantly. Treated us like crap. Now, she didn't bother my sister, who was blonde and blue-eyed. Well, and also a girl. She didn't really have a problem with girls, too. It's just the boys she went after mostly. Always screaming at me. I still remember the day that woman died. Well, or at least the day I was told that she died. I felt no pity, no sympathy, nothing. Which is unusual for me. I usually have some sense of empathy for others. With her, it just wasn't there. I guess when you treat somebody so horribly, the ability to feel empathy for them passing away or being sick just can't manifest. Kind of felt a little bit of relief, to be honest. Relief that she was gone. I mean, I know she can't do anything to me now because I'm an adult and all that, but I guess when your abuser is no longer in this world, you can't help but feel just a slight bit of relief. I mean, I didn't feel any malice towards her as far as I go. I didn't wish her harm or anything like that. I just was neutral for the most part. And the little bit twinge of, let us have a, just, yeah, it's done, that sort of thing. I mean, kind of felt, I don't even know if I felt bad for her family all that much. A little bit. Her son, she abused him too, because I saw her beating him in the back with a paddle. Not the butt, the back. That woman should have been arrested, to be honest. Eventually, her husband did divorce her and leave her. I think he remarried. No, wait a minute. I've got that wrong. That's somebody else I got mixed up. He stayed with her till she died, but then he remarried as soon as she's dead. I guess he didn't want to do the divorce thing, considering they were supposed to be high-standing people in the church. So, divorce looks bad when you're a deacon and all that. I don't know what he was at the time she passed away, though. Because we no longer went to that church, and I was no longer privy to what was going on with their family. Nor did I care. Moved on with my life to some extent. But sometimes those old traumas kind of linger in the back of your head, whether you realize it or not. They're just kind of under the surface, I guess. No no matter how much you try to move on. Oh my God, you see that person up there? What is wrong with them? Do they not know how to give proper space to switching lanes? They've just been cutting people off left and right down through here. People like that's going to cause a wreck. And that's the last thing I need this morning. To deal with another traffic jam. I remember being stuck in that last traffic jam about a month ago with DoorDash. That was horrible. It's a race of the Winnebagos. That's what's up in front of us. That looks like two Winnebagos. Well, no, I'm sorry. A Winnebago and a camper. That is a camper, I believe. Maybe. Might be a small Winnebago. No, it's a camper. No, it's not. It's actually a little bitty Winnebago truck. It ain't do you any good to go shooting through there like that, did it now? They'll cut over. See, I told you, he cut over. He didn't have room to cut over, but he did it anyway. And look at him, he's riding that person's butt. Ain't gonna do any good. I don't know why he's even trying. This is an off-ramp. You're not supposed to be passing and swerving in between lanes here. Yeah, the right lane is if you're going to go off on the next exit. You're not supposed to be over there unless you're going to go off on the next exit. Okay, let's increase my speed to match what the law says we have to do. There's a Denny's. There's actually two Denny's here, which is kind of weird. Well, there's two Burger Kings here, too. There's a Burger King at this exit and the next exit. And there's a Denny's at the next exit, too. So, is Denny's really that popular? I did get up and pick up a Uber Eats from this Denny's down here and deliver it. The food smelled good. I've only eaten at Denny's one time, though. So I can't really be a good judge on their food. Yeah, we've only eaten there once. We've never actually sat down and ate there very much. There's the winery. And there's Prime Inc. Prime Incorporated. All those Transformers fans like myself. I got a lot of Optimus Prime figures. A lot. They seem to make a bunch of figures of that character a lot. Well, you know, he's the leader, most popular, I guess. Even though they killed him off like 3 times and brought him back, I think. He dies quite a bit. Seems to be his thing. And we are currently approaching our destination. We're getting close to it anyway. We'll go ahead and turn the Spark app on so that if there's any offers sitting in the queue, I might get one. I plan to run till probably 7 o'clock today because they do have a incentive running this evening. And we'll see how that goes. I think the sound is messed up again. Let me disconnect. Let's see if that'll make a difference. Okay. popping up so far. And the person pulled over in front of me, and the vehicle adjusts speed to match the person in front of me. Adaptive cruise control is awesome. Also, the lane correction is pretty cool too. It will automatically correct my lane to make sure I stay within the lines. It's not a full-on takeover of the driving, but it does course correct a little bit. Makes driving on the interstate a lot easier. And there's a big, what is that? Is that a bulldozer? No, it's not it's a forklift maybe? No, I think it's a bulldozer without the thing on the front of it. Huh. Maybe they have one already there. Well, they'll just attach it when they get there, I guess. I don't know. Is tingly today, so we're definitely going to have some interesting weather. When I'm on live stream. Anyway, went ahead and plugged myself up to the charger. Hopefully that will take care of that. It does use the battery up quite a bit to do live streaming, so I got to be careful about running my battery dead before it gets started to work. To the Walmart here in a little bit. Hopefully things stay up and running for the moment. Okay, buddy. Okay. It looks like this vehicle is disabled. Past that truck that looks like he got disabled. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It just keeps shutting off for some reason. There he goes again. I think battery save mode is trying to kick on. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. But I'm going to have a problem with this today, so I'm going to have to cut this off. It is. Okay. Yeah, it lost connection. What's going on? It's just turning off the screen for no reason.